Hi guys and welcome to another FIFA 21 video, and today guys we're back with another one of these Showdown SBCs. Which one is going to be better to do out of the two of them? Well, we're going to have a look at that in this video. Also, Summer Stars Team 2 has been announced, so I will do at least one player review later on tonight for you guys. But we've been given a 94 rated Jorginho and a 94 rated Declan Rice, and both of them look insane. Very heavily Premier League themes, the players that have been chosen for these Showdown SBCs. Only Carrera is the only one that actually isn't from the Premier League. But for the video yesterday, I recommended Thiago Silva. I still thought Carrera was decent, but who's going to be the better one to do today? We'll have to wait and see. But let's have a look at the Jorginho card first. Wow, only one segment to him for Jorginho. It's an 86 rated, but pretty low chemistry. That is good. That is very good. Now, Rice has got two segments, which is interesting. Now, what does Jorginho have in terms of stats? 4-star 4 is quite nice to have. Realistically, I suppose... No, I wouldn't play him as a cam. I just saw his balance. I think he has to be played as a box-to-box midfielder, because, you know, his attacking stats are still very, very good. I just personally, I think that balance might just affect him slightly if you use him there. But, you know, look at his defensive stats. He'd just be so well utilised as a box-to-box midfielder. His pace is good. His shooting stats, certainly from long range... or certainly shot power and positioning. You might want to bump up that long shots a little bit, and maybe even the finishing as well. But still pretty nice. Passing is immaculate all around for a central base midfielder. His dribbling is very, very good for a centre midfielder. If you were to use him as a cam, his balance and agility have got to be increased, in my opinion, with a certain cam. So I think maybe the artist cam style does that or something like that, and maybe Hawk. Defending, nice again. If you would use him as a CDM, probably not. I feel like, I mean, obviously his stand tackle and interceptions are superb, but defensive awareness, even with a chem style, it's probably not going to be improved that much, is it? Physicality stats are nice, and then player traits, nothing there too much. It's a very, very good card. But no, obviously you don't have to be forced. You could do all four of these SBCs if you wanted to. But you know, people might just want to do one of the SBCs. So obviously the purpose of the video is trying to find out which one is going to be the better to do. Now, obviously, England are going to have the home advantage, but Italy have been there and done it in the past and been winning. And obviously, England have as well in 66, but there's a lot of expectation and like a lot of weight on these players right now to perform in the final. I mean, I predicted before the Euros, I even made a video saying 5 reasons why we'll win the Euros, and people just laughed at me in the comment section, but it looks like I might potentially prove them wrong. But yeah, I mean, I'll give them I feel that maybe Italy might... I don't know. It's so hard to say, because actually I thought Spain might have edged in the semi-final game against Italy. But Rice, once more, just like Jorginho, 4-star, which is very nice. His pace is very good. I wouldn't use him as a... I think he has to be used as a CDM. I suppose he'd be okay as a centre midfielder, but I think CDM is going to be his best position. He's got some nice long-range shooting stats. His passing is very, very good. Dribbling for a CDM is nice. Defensive stats and physicality superb. I personally think Declan Rice is better now, and obviously EA must think that as well, because he has 2 segments. So what are they going to be? So an 82 rated squad with very high chemistry. That actually will cost a little bit. That'll cost a good 15 to 20,000 coins. And then an 85 rated. So basically he will require more to complete than Jorginho. His final squad, there was 1 rating lower and same chemistry needed, but he's still going to be on the whole slightly more expensive. So EA are basically kind of praising him as the more better cards out of the two of them, and probably the more likely to get upgrades according to EA, because his SBC will be slightly more expensive than Jorginho, not by too much, but by a little bit. And we want to have a look at just some of the best. You know, in Jorginho's case, there are, I mean, listen, there's so many really, really good midfielders in the game, you know, from the Premier League. If you just have a look here, there are an abundance of them, to be quite honest. And yes, I suppose you could use him as a cam as well, but you need to have a cam style to you know, to boost up some of those stats. And there are a lot of good midfielders, and obviously De Bruyne's, Wijnaldum's, Pogba's, that Phillips card from Summer Stars, who probably might be even better used as a CDM, that Phillips card, you'd argue. I mean, Jorginho's very, very similar. I mean, lacks in physicality and defending a little bit to him. But, you know, in terms of a box-to-box midfielder, he's certainly a very good option to go for in the Premier League. And then Rice is just the best I think Rice is the better card, because he's literally the best CDM you can get now in the Premier League. Jorginho's very good, but he isn't the best box-to-box midfielder. There are better cards. You know, for example, that Calvin Phillips will play probably even better than Jorginho. And obviously, Jorginho could get the upgrade, and obviously he then will become a fantastic card, and probably the best, or just under Kevin De Bruyne in terms of best box-to-box midfielders. But for me, Rice, even if he doesn't get the upgrade, you've still got the best CDM in the Premier League, in my personal opinion. Better than Kante, the team season Susek, the team season Rodri. So if I'm recommending one, I think both of them are very, very good. Once more, just like yesterday's for the Copa America. But if I'm doing one personally, I'd happily pay the extra, 40,000 coins and go with Declan Rice. But I think both of them are very, very good. But I think Rice is the better card out of the two of them already. And if both of them, whichever card gets the upgrade, they're going to become one of the best midfielders in the whole game. Never mind the Premier League. But anyway, guys, I'll be back later on tonight with at least one review for the Summer Stars Team 2. Let me guys know if you'll be completing any of these Showdown SBCs. Which one do you fancy? Will you even complete any of them? Do you think both of them are even worth it? Let me guys know in the comment section. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.